If I had to pick one adjective to describe my new book, Heaven is Paved with Oreos, I'm thinking brilliant, breathtaking, one of a kind, astounding, but the word that I'm really thinking of more than anything else is important. This is a story that says a lot about how to be a kid, how to be in a family, about how to handle love and trust and all these big concepts that you grapple with when you're 12 and you're still kind of grappling with when you're 45. And people grapple with their whole lives, and that's what this book is about. And I didn't write it to be a big message book, but I really like the message that's in there. I love writing middle grade fiction, mainly because I love reading middle grade fiction. I don't like reading adult novels, and I even find a lot of stuff that's called YA just a little too depressing. That's the only word I can come up with. But middle grade books are the ones for me. I read them when I was in lower school, I read them when I was in middle school, and I'm still reading them now. Actually, I remember very distinctly in 5th grade, I went to my teacher, Mr. Kurjan, who was a fantastic teacher, and I said, "You have to read these books. They're the best books ever. They're the Chronicles of Narnia." Because I didn't know how to pronounce the word chronicles. I thought it was Tronicles because it starts with CH, so why shouldn't it be Tronicles? And he corrected me and said, "Actually, Catherine, it's Chronicles of Narnia." And I said, "I've read them. I know how to pronounce the word." But the Chronicles of Narnia were my all-time favorite book, probably, of my childhood. But I'm just thinking there are so many great books out there. The other book I loved when I was 10 was Watership Down, which is a story about rabbits. And you'd think it would be really hokey, but it's not. It's fantastic. And I still, every couple of years, I see it on my shelf and I pull it down and I read the last 150 pages because they're just so good. The reason I think kids now will like my books, like Oreos, as we call it, Heaven is Paved with Oreos, is that it's a story about real people. It's a story about a real girl wondering about what it's like to be in high school. She's not there yet, but she's going there, and she's nervous and wondering about what it's like to be in a relationship with someone, and what it means when adults around her are keeping secrets, and she finds out those secrets, and what's she going to do with those. And these are real issues. Not that all adults keep secrets, but there's stuff going on in adulthood that doesn't go on in kids' lives. And this book is about trying to figure out how to balance between those two. My mother never gave me enough money to buy ice cream. We only got enough money to buy the main cafeteria lunch, and I think it was probably another 10 cents, maybe 20 cents. And if you had an extra 20 cents, you could get one of those frozen ice cream cones in the wrapper, or an ice cream sandwich. And every day I would sit at the lunch table and all the other kids would be eating ice cream cones, and I would think, if only I had that money. And to this day, when I look at ice cream sandwiches the way that other people look at Maseratis or Gucci handbags, like, oh, an ice cream sandwich. Oh! And that was because of middle school. So that's embarrassing.